Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are building in The Sims 4 in the blank world of Newcrest. I will be building a series of townhouses on this lot and it will probably be a mini series, and I want this to be a starter home, so I'm only using 20,000 simoleons for this lot. I'll pop up a reference image for the townhouse that I will be attempting to build today. I apologise for the way the screen looks. I think I just need to zoom out a little bit more on the UI. Not too sure how to do that yet, but I will make sure that it's done for the next video, so then you can see what I'm picking and how much money we're using and things. The house is looking a little bit empty on the lot. That's only because there's no other houses on the lot, but once it's built up it'll be nice. Maybe a little garden running from on the back of the houses, and there's some trees in the front. I think it will all come together. I was kind of thinking maybe I could extend it out a little bit longer, but I decided to stick to like a smaller shape, and it'll all be squares. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to put the kitchen downstairs on the ground floor, and then the second room, so the second floor will be or first floor will be the living room, and then the third floor I made it slightly smaller, and then that will be the bedroom. I've left a little bit on the sides just to sort of maybe put in a balcony in there. Little half wall moment. Just moving it back a little bit just so I can extend it out. I'm not sure what happened there, why it did that. The lighting was absolutely terrible. I could not see anything that I was doing. I was going for a brick wall on the bottom, and then just a plain white on the first and second floors, just to give a bit of that contrast. Yeah, the white looked so much better. It kind of tied it all in. I did decide to go for the brown at the end, and then white stone on the bottom, just so it ties into that staircase. Yeah, that's sort of the shape all done. Putting in a little fence down there. I wasn't vibing with the blue. I thought maybe the white would look better. Yeah, so happy with that. White at the top as well. There we are. Right, so here we are. I've put out some furnishings on the front porch, a little seating area, some planters. I think it looks quite nice. Obviously added a sconce and a mailbox. I could only really add a little tiny chair and a little planter there. That's it. I didn't want to extend the balcony because of funds, but I think she's cute. I think she's lovely. I had to extend this out a little bit just for the stairs to get fitted in, because I just wanted them to be clean looking, just with a single wall at the front of them. I was going to figure out what to do with the extra space on top of that box later on. I went for the base game stone tiles for the downstairs, because this will be a kitchen area with a little dining moment. I used the same brick from the outside, which I think is from Cottage Living. I really like that brick. It's very subtle, but it's very, very nice. And then I just decided to go for a little accent wall, just white. I think it's from the Oasis kit. I used it on the stairs as well, just to blend it all in because the stairs are white. And then just mirrored that on the other side. I think it just elongates the space a little bit. So for the first floor, I used base game wallpaper. And then for the flooring, I went for my very favourite wooden planks from Eco Lifestyle. Same for the second floor. Same again, the stairs, I just wanted them to be simple, with a wall in front. Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't do no accent walls on the first and second floor, I didn't think it needed it. The space was already quite small. I'm going to pull some furniture out and then I'm going to show you what I did. Here we are. I changed the floor plan downstairs. There's going to be a bathroom there now. And I changed the staircase that has like a little brick wall at the top. Anyway, so this is what I wanted to do. This is the outside bin. And I wanted it to be in kind of like a little hidden away area next to the kitchen where they can take out the trash, but then it's not sort of spoiling the outside. Got a simple bathroom. It's just all the essentials really. I hope they can still use the bathroom. I'm not sure if they can, but I think they should be able to use that shower just because there is space between the toilet and the sink. I went for this little mirror there and obviously a bit of toilet paper. I tried to match the same colours with the sink, but you know, The Sims, you're not going to really get the same colours, are you? And then little towel. Was a bit disappointed that there wasn't any matching towel rack in base game that matches with the toilet paper rail. Really annoying, but we move on. So I used the counters from Cottage Living just because I really, really like them. Just your standard appliances. I didn't want to, break the bank here. I was kind of running low on funds as well just because of the arrangement of the townhouse, but there's a little breakfast nook moment. I didn't want to put a bar in. I just thought that would be a bit too much. A little plant in the corner and a little runner in the kitchen. And yeah, I think it came together quite nicely actually. Just ties in that blue from the outside as well. So first floor, this is going to be the living area, and then obviously a little rug as they come in because that's the front door. You got a little shelving, which I was very happy about because that was only 25 simoleons. And then this is from the decorator pack, I believe. Yeah, I just really like that sofa. It's very modern, but it looks quite comfy, to be honest with you. Little shelving here, just for books and whatnot. So I ran out of funds for a TV or a monitor, so we're just going to pretend that that is a TV, you know, like how they have them in like the picture frames. Yeah, anyway, this rug I absolutely love is from Snowy Escape, and I just kind of changed the orientation a little bit just to make it look a little bit more interesting. And then upstairs, that's the bedroom. I changed the balcony. I wrapped it all the way around, and that's the little door there, little bed, floating little cabinets. I'm now realising I should have probably put a little lamp on there. But anyway, little dressing rail with a mirror. Same rug, just because it gives a little bit of cohesiveness. And then a little desk. Obviously this is a starter home, it's going to be nothing fancy, isn't it? I just wanted that townhouse look. And here she is, you guys. I think she came out rather nicely. I'm looking forward to building the rest of this lot into other townhouses. Let me know if you want them all to be starter homes, or maybe the next one that we do, it can be, you know, unlimited simoleons, which I think would be nice. So here is my sim self in this little townhouse. Yeah, I really like the townhouse, but let me know what you think in the comments section below. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!